Greetings everyone, I am Dr. Wolf and I just watched a few villain Q&A videos that have been posted on Instagram. Thus far, I've only seen those from Grogar and T-Rex, and it's actually got me to thinking about whether this might be an effective stopgap between G4 and the eventual release of G5. Now, to start with, these are just silly, pointless, and obviously not canon at all little video clips, and yet they're kind of fun. The very idea that you'd have villains talking about, oh, they get to go around the world and taking selfies, or how T-Rex wants to teach yoga someday. It's just a bizarre image of trying to see T-Rex standing up on one hoof and failing miserably. Obviously not canon to the character himself, but it's still an entertaining idea. So, yeah, they're fun little videos, and yet, when I was watching them, I began to think, what if this is something that voice actors and actresses could do as a way of keeping a little interest in the series alive? Because we have no idea if there's going to be anything released My Little Pony related in all of next year. With the end of G4 only weeks away, I mean, is there any specials coming up? Are there any one-time movies? Are they going to do any more, like, Rainbow Road Trip style films? I have no idea. But I have to think something like a quick Q&A video might actually be something to keep interest a little bit alive in the series itself. Because while I have no doubt that the community will remain long after G4 has finished, and hopefully bringing more interest into the series once G5 rolls around, I still hope that there is going to be something My Little Pony related in the interim. And if they could do more villain Q&A videos like this, because I'm already wanting to see something from Chrysalis and even Cozy Glow, I mean, what kind of hobbies would they do? And then expand that to include a lot of the other characters in My Little Pony. I mean, there's been a ton of little short pieces focused on the main six and even Spike, but what about a lot of the secondary characters? I mean, can you imagine Big Mac answering a few of these? Or maybe Dirtby Hooves? Or maybe Dr. Hooves? Or Octavia? Vinyl Scratch? I mean, there's a long list of characters that I'd love to see short little pieces like this on. At the same time, given that they're trying to appeal to an Instagram crowd, they're not only talking about selfies and yoga, but also talking about, oh, I wish I had something like Penn and Teller so I could have an assistant I could trust and rely on. I'm more half and half on something like that. And seeing T-Rex look up to The Rock and how he sports a fanny pack, again, it's okay. I was much more enjoying stuff like selfies across the world and especially the attempts at yoga. So, if they're going to be continuing more videos like this, I hope they will lower the importance of celebrities and try to focus on, hey, what would these characters do in their free time when nobody was watching? Or what are their hopes and dreams for the future? Those kinds of things. Those feel much more genuine. At the same time, I figure that these kind of Instagram Q&A videos are kind of sort of building up towards the finale in a few weeks. So yeah, that's going to be somewhat effective at building interest, I suppose. But would there be any real reason to do more of these if it's not leading up to a finale? I don't know. I know that G4 is coming to an end, and quite frankly, I think it's good that they bring things to a close before they run these characters into the ground. But that's pretty much just in the case of, say, episodes and specials and films. I don't feel quite the same way if it's going to be one-off Q&As, stuff like this. I think that's perfectly fine because it's obviously just silly, fun, completely not canon, and for the purposes of entertainment. A quick little YouTube video at best. And I honestly still would want to see other characters be given this kind of treatment. But would the staff actually have the resources, the permission, the voice talent to come back and do these kinds of things if they're not doing regular episodes or specials or movies? I don't know what's in store for 2020. What do each of you think, though? Would you want to see more content like this in the interim between G4 and G5? And if you could choose a few specific characters, which do you think would be the most fun to see hopes and dreams and where they'll be in 5 years and what kind of hobbies they might be doing when nobody's looking? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.